Okay, I have just a couple things for you guys to think about in this guided practice for 2C. In particular, number one here, where we are trying to drive 2 miles at an average rate of 60 miles per hour. And during the first mile, we've traveled at a rate of 30 miles per hour, and we want to figure out how fast we need to go during the second mile in order to get that average of 60 miles per hour. So some things to think about here. If we are traveling at 60 miles per hour, that means we're traveling at 1 mile per minute is our rate. And that means for 2 miles, it takes us 2 minutes to go the 2 miles. And so that's what we're aiming for. In order to get that average of 60 miles per hour, it's going to take us 2 minutes to do the full 2 miles. Right? Well, we've already traveled 1 mile at 30 miles per hour. 30 miles per hour is half the speed of what we want to average, 60 miles per hour, which means it takes us twice as long. Which means during that 1 mile, it already takes us 2 minutes. And so just think about what that means for how fast you'd have to be traveling during that second mile in order to average 60 miles per hour, if averaging 60 miles per hour means that it takes us 2 minutes to travel 2 miles. So just some thoughts on that. Want to also look at number 2, and really doesn't affect your answer, but I just want you to kind of pay attention to how rounding affects the purchase price you end up with in each case, because you kind of see it actually turns out a pretty big difference depending on how you're rounding and when you're rounding. And so just kind of look at that and think about, would you want to be paying that price for when you've rounded some things up and where that ends up. So just a thought, some things to think about there as well. All right, good luck with these.